Summer's just started, but water's already hard to find in Central California. After last year's record heatwave, a La Niña weather system kept the regular winter storms away. The state is dry again, and whole communities are being forced to reassess their future. Carolina Garcia is learning to deal with this the hard way. Her family of 10 went without running water for 2 weeks after their well dried up.
Okay.
To get by, they carted in bottles.
I didn't know what to do. I felt frustrated seeing my kids go take a bath and turn on the tap and there would be no water. I was so desperate, I started to cry.
The family's now living off these temporary water tanks that she received thanks to the help of a local charity. Without them, Carolina says, they would have been forced to pack up and leave.
A day would go by, another day would go by, and we wouldn't bathe. It was difficult, and I felt a bit ashamed.
This is just one example of one family, and we have over 300 tanks installed around the Central Valley.
The San Joaquin Valley is home to some of the world's richest agricultural soils. It's the heart of California's farming industry, but it's under siege from a hotter, drier climate. For centuries, this farmland has attracted frontiersmen in search of the California dream. But some now say that luck may be running out.
In a normal year, it would, like I said, be full completely and be running out this way and spilling over this waterway and on down to the next largest river. But this year is a different case, not a drop. And completely dry in May, I've never seen that, I've never even heard of that.
John Guthrie's family has farmed this land for 150 years. He's entering summer with a third of the rainfall he's used to.
It's warmer than it usually is. It's warmer sooner and lasts longer. We have these catastrophic wildfires. Last year was the worst on record. I think it was 4.5 billion acres burned, principally up in the forest lands. So something is definitely different.
There's ancient evidence California has previously experienced mega droughts lasting more than a century. This time, dismal rainfall and less snow in recent winters means underground aquifers aren't replenishing fast enough to keep up with demand.
Soil, water, and sun. We still got the sun, thank you, and we still got the dirt here, but without the water, we're not going to make it here.
For 2 decades, Tom Mulholland was Australia's largest supplier of mandarins during the off-season. Despite his family's rich farming history of 60 years, he's called it a day.
We're always going to have agriculture. It's not going to disappear. It's just the management of it and the rules of how you do the agriculture from here on, and that interrelationship with Earth and how we deal with that. But meanwhile, we've actually altered it tremendously to where I don't think we're ever going to go back.
What we're looking at is the section of canal that starts at the North Fork of the Kings River, and when it floods, we fill this canal up with floodwater.
Don Cameron has spent the past 2 decades designing this system to capture and use excess floodwater after noticing his farm aquifer drop by 1/3 of a metre each year. So climate change is real, in your mind?
Yes, we're seeing it here. We're on the front line here. I mean, I think all farmers should be able to recognize the changes. They may not want to admit it, but they recognize it. They may not agree on what's causing it, but they know it. Things have changed. Unfortunately, in the United States, it's turned into a political issue where it should be. It should be a scientific issue.
Science is all in the data, measured by those on the ground here. A break is long overdue from cloudless skies in a crusted food bowl. Kathryn Diss, ABC News, San Joaquin Valley, California.